So let's take it back a little bit. Tell us about yourself, like your upbringing, where you're from.
So it's so funny telling the story because literally I've been everywhere. I've lived everywhere in Chicago besides up north, and now my studio is up north.
Yeah.
So it's literally a full circle moment.
Yeah,
But
fire.
I was born out south, and then I was staying with my mom and my grandparents because my mom didn't have her own crib yet, and then we moved over east. And then when I was 13, I went to go stay with my dad, and then I moved out when I got out of high school, and then I went to go stay out south now. So I've been literally this side of Chicago. I've not touched up north for real. My entire mom's side of the family is Haitian, and it'd be funny when I can understand everything they say to me, but I can't speak it back to them all the time. So that's just that. And then my dad lived out west most of his childhood too. So for him to move back out west is another full circle moment for him.
Yeah.
And we were out there for a while, but that was just,
Yeah. So like growing up, did you play like any sports, or was it strictly music for you early on?
I didn't even do music early on for real. That's not entirely true.
Yeah.
Well, because I played basketball when I was in 5th grade.
You're a hooper.
My dad was actually the coach on my school's basketball team in 5th grade. And then I played volleyball my first 2 years of high school.
Yeah.
I played sports. I didn't really. When I was making music as a kid, I wasn't really super into it. I was literally just, my mom was trying to give me something to do, so she gave me her phone, and I didn't play the games on her phone for her. I was just literally on GarageBand, like just literally putting loops together.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound great to the shit I make now,
Yeah.
but that's definitely where that started. And then I like really started picking up music in quarantine. Like 2020, when everybody was in the house, I was on Discord, shit like that, and I met one of my really closest homies to this day. His name's Mozzie, and he was rapping some shit, and he was like, "Yo, you should hop on this," and I'm like, "I don't rap like that. Like we be freestyling on voice chat, but I don't be rapping like that." And then he was like, "Nah, bro." I'm like, "Fuck it, bro." So I hop on the song. It drops. It did significantly well for me to just be rapping for real. But after that, it's sort of snowballed into making more songs. Okay, there's stuff I want to do that BandLab doesn't offer me. So okay, I'm gonna get on. I'm a buy FL. So I spent $200 on FL when I was like 15, and then never touched it for like a year. I was like, bro, this is daunting. I'm going back to BandLab.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I want to start making beats. And then my first beat was pretty trash on FL, but it's just snowballing into I want to try this, and then just allowing myself to not stay in a box.
Yeah. So I mean, that was kind of my next question. I mean, you kind of answered it. You really do it all, because I've been to your last couple shows. You DJ, you produce, you rap.
Man.
Yeah.
I think that's a big battle for me right now, is to make all of this make sense.
Yeah.
Because like I have 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, right? Like they're there for a certain reason. They're there for the electronic music, and there's a very, very select few of them that are like, oh yeah, the rap shit's cool too. When are you gonna do more rap shit? Like people every time I drop, people ask me, when's the next electronic song? When's the next jungle? When's the next Naganuma? When's the next Sonic joint? When's the next Jet Set? Like they're looking for the electronic music, and so like I was kind of going through this identity crisis of like, how do I stay authentic to the fact that I don't put myself in a box while also giving my fans what they want and delivering on what I know I'm going to get a return out of.
Yeah, that's really cool, because like you're well known for the electronic sound, but you're really in the hip hop scene too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like a cool mash.
And it's crazy because the reason why I ever touched GarageBand is because I was trying to make beats for Geometry Dash. So it's literally like I started this music shit off the back of electronic, and then I took it seriously off rap, but then I started getting tracks off electronic music. So like rap and like hip hop in general and electronic playing hand in hand have always been a part of me, and I haven't realized it until recently, which is why like I started like really tapping into Jet Set Radio, really tapping into like just the Y2K era of electronic music, because that like Y2K electronic music and like old school rap, they have very similar drum patterns, but they're just different speeds.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to like the like that's a lot of both of those sounds just at different speeds, and like just incorporating that and letting them intrinsically interact with each other has literally always been my identity in music.
Yeah.
And embracing that is what allowed me to do what I do now.